So for all the critics of Justin Bieber who said he was lazy after weekend one, he doubled down on the laziness. He doubled down on everything. He doubled down on the acoustic set. He doubled down on the laptop. He doubled down on the guests. He doubled down on the fan interaction. And most importantly, he doubled down on the energy. Like even he said it. He said he just has a lot more energy this time. I think week one was a guy who hasn't performed in a long time, and he was just feeling his way until he felt good by the end. This guy performing on weekend two of Coachella was a guy who was just nearing his super confident level. And he probably haven't felt this way since probably 2021. It was an amazing thing. So let's get into it. So initially he comes out, got the hoodie on, they got the sunglasses. Same thing as before, but his energy level was different. And nothing that was different, like the first quarter of the concert at Coachella, he interacted with the fans. He actually went into the fans, got all hooked up by the fans. There was one scene where he was like this, and people was grabbing him, and a woman kind of creeped up and tried to grab his package. He just swatted him away. It reminded me when Bill Hader was on SNL, and he was playing Stefan. He's like, the Justin Bieber concert had everything. Big Sean, Billie Eilish, women grabbing his package. It's an amazing thing, man. Listen, man. You got Beyonce, you got Taylor Swift, you got Billie Eilish, you got all these empowering women in concerts. But man, when a dude is on top, when a dude is at his full peak powers as an artist, women act different. They act different, man. So yeah, that Sexyy Red came out. Go sexy, get it sexy. Sexyy Red came out the first quarter. The second quarter of the concert, he doubled down on the acoustics. They did like 4 or 5 songs. It's one thing. See, that's why I never understood the whole lazy thing. Like Justin Bieber was not lip syncing. He didn't have any dancers. He didn't have any backup vocalists. It was just him and his voice, and his voice is strong. Like he's not Luther Vandross or anybody like that, but he has, for his range, he has a very strong voice, and he sounded acoustic. Justin Bieber is really, really good. So he doubled down on the acoustics on the second quarter. The third quarter, he went back to the laptop. And let me tell you, the first week fans of Coachella really liked the laptop. Don't listen to those critics. They don't know what they're talking about. So the first week fans of Coachella was really into it. This second week, man, they was all in. Like they was singing at the top of their lungs. There was a point where he was playing Baby, and he played like a quarter of it. And he said, man, I hate to stop this, because the fans were so much into the songs. Like I'm telling you, he was like typing. It's like, let's go here. It's like, oh my God. Again, man, shows you what a great catalog he has. And then Big Sean pops up, and he was on the laptop, and he typed up the song "Long as You Love Me," and Big Sean comes up and he performed that song, and then I went, oh my God, I love this song. Because that is the era that I miss. There are 3 eras of club music that I love. The disco era, of course, and then you go deep house and underground house. The 90s, man, you had Crystal Waters, man. Man, there's nothing like the early to mid 90s house club era. That was fantastic. And then we hit the 2012 era, and this is where we get Calvin Harris. I'm a big fan of Calvin Harris, DJ Guetta, Skrillex, Avicii, Zedd, and Long as You Love Me. It felt like something Skrillex would have produced, but it was co-produced by Rodney Jerkins. And that la 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 la. Oh, so good. So Big Sean, because he was on that track, and then they did No Pressure, a second track they did. And you kind of forget, yeah, because Big Sean isn't the artist that he was, and you kind of forget during that 2012 era, he was part of that era with Drake and Kendrick and 2 Chainz and Future, and towards the end of Lil Wayne and the Watch the Throne era of Jay and Ye. Man, that was the last, and Nicki, when people still like Nicki. That was the last great era of hip hop. Was in that time period. So, and then Big Sean gave Justin Bieber his flowers, man. He said, you gave your life to this, man. You've been doing this since you were a kid. I seen you go through some things. You battle through, and you're still here, man. It's like it's a beautiful thing, man. We need to see that more often. Artists giving other artists flowers, especially if they know they've been through stuff. So then Big Sean, he did his little thing. And he brought out Dijon, came back for the second week. He did Devotion with Bieber, which is a really good song. SZA came out. SZA came out and they did Snooze. And it's funny because I was listening to it, it's like, was this a remix? And it was. They did an acoustic version of Snooze when Snooze was out. And it sounded so good together. And they probably should collaborate in the future. I don't know when SZA's going to drop her next album, but even if she's almost done with her new album, I think she better put Bieber on it. And whenever Bieber does his new album, I think he should put SZA on it. Like their vocals blend very well together. And even her leaving the stage, she was almost like love drunk. It's like, I don't know where to go. All those women love this dude. And the piece de la resistance was Billie Eilish. So I was watching it, and then I see a woman on stage. I was like, how'd she get up there? And I was like, oh, they must have pulled her from the crowd and brought her on stage. You know how artists usually do. They bring a woman on stage and sing to them. It's like, okay, that's cool. A version you want to go see, go watch Bobby Brown when he did Roni back in like 89 on the Any Heartbreak tour. He brought a woman on stage. Fantastic video. Go watch Roni, Bobby Brown with a 19-year-old Bobby Brown. It's fantastic. So this woman is on stage. It's like, and she's falling down. It's like, oh man, she's a real fan. It's like, oh my God, can she make it? And then Bieber walked towards her and she turned around. I was like, man, that looked like Billie Eilish. Wait, it is Billie Eilish. And she was like, oh my God, she was doing all this stuff. And I didn't know because I don't follow Billie that much. But I guess she was like growing up, she was a hardcore Bieber fan, like posters, music, everything. And then they met, I think in Coachella 2019. And he's been like a mentor to her, like a peer and a mentor, helping her make sure she don't fall in the same pitfalls that he fell into and others fell through as young performers in the music industry. So he's been, it's more than a fan situation. Like they've been really close. But at that point, it wasn't about being a peer. It wasn't about being a mentor. She turned into that little girl in her room that was obsessed with Justin Bieber, with the posters and singing along and doing all that stuff. Man, I was the guy. Like you couldn't tell me the way she was acting. It's like it's the first time they met. It's like oh my God, it's fantastic, man. So, man, weekend 2 of Coachella has been great. I really felt like when Sabrina Carpenter brought up Madonna, she took weekend 2 because I felt like Justin Bieber did really well. I'm sure he's gonna have a fine weekend 2. But I don't know if he could actually top weekend 1 because there was so much buzz off weekend 1. But man, Bieber weekend 2, because he did more different songs off the laptop. Those strings will probably explode. I bet you Snooze will go back up the charts. I bet you As Long As You Love Me goes back up on the charts. And Daisies will probably go back up too because he ended both sets with Daisies. And, it ended and it was like explosions and all that stuff. And he said, see you soon. And I'm telling you, all those critics who called him lazy, all those critics, man, who was mad about the laptop, be prepared. That dude's gonna go on tour, and it's probably gonna look like this. And it'll probably be real stripped down, and he's gonna have his acoustic set, and it might do some different songs, but he's gonna have that damn laptop. Let me see. If you're a fan of Justin Bieber and he went on tour, and you want to sing along to one of his songs, give me 3 songs that you would love to hear him type on the laptop. Justin. So good.